Thank you. A very good afternoon to you all in Delhi. My name is Deeba Giannoulis, and I'm very honored to be presenting to you virtually on behalf of this great event that Karen had reached out to me. In the audience is also my PR team from Edelman, who is there in my absence. And I just want to just say thank you very much again. I'm very honored. I am traveling to Delhi on Monday, so I just missed this event by a weekend. So with that, yes, I'm the regional head of corporate affairs for South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa for the United States Soybean Export Council.
Deba,
So I have a little presentation to give to you all.
my sincerest apologies for interjecting. Yes, thank you very much. It's on full screen mode now. Thank you. You may continue.
Perfect. So the role of USSEC. So our mission is to enhance the global competitiveness of U.S. soy, ensuring sustainability, quality in the South Asian markets. This is where my role is. We operate in 80 plus countries. South Asia, as you know, presents a vast opportunity for soy, especially US soy, with its rising protein demand, its growing population, and the dynamic food industry. In my role, I would say some of the challenges faced as a woman in marketing, and I was really happy to listen to the panel a bit about some of the challenges that they face. So here are some of the key challenges I feel I face marketing soy in South Asia. One is navigating the cultural expectations in leadership roles, overcoming the gender biases in decision making. We heard the panel talk about this a bit earlier. Work-life balance. I'm a mom of two. I also like to consider myself a chef, a hairdresser, a nurse, a best friend, a partner, also a wife, a sister. So I think we all tend to forget as a woman and as a mom, we are navigating not just work and family, but we also wear different roles in the house. When my daughter comes to me, she goes, "Mom, you're my hairdresser." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but that is not my intention." So we need to realize how to balance the work life and how to establish credibility in such male-dominated industries. What I do in the agricultural space, as you are probably aware, in India, it's very dominated. How do I establish myself coming in as a female to make myself credible, to actually let people take into account what I say is as a valid response to the discussion. And I guess the most challenge I face is regional travel. Whether it's travel to India, whether it's travel to Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, I'm always encountering something crazy happening in the region. Some opportunities. So besides looking at the challenges, let's look at the opportunities and growth in South Asia for women. Like I said, South Asia is a dynamic, fast-growing market. We as women bring fresh perspective to brand storytelling, right? We know how to tell stories. We love the gossip, right? Increased focus on diversity and inclusion opens the door. Digital transformation offers new avenues for leadership and influence. So using tools out there to kind of become a bit more informed and become a bit more savvy with the way we are wanting to market ourselves. So the theme of this conference today is Women in the Arena, Driving Change. So as a woman in leadership, I embrace the role of an advocate, a strategist, and a change agent in transforming the perception of soy or protein consumption in South Asia. One other thing I spearhead is this Right to Protein initiative that was launched in India in 2019. It's a consumer awareness and engagement on the importance of protein intake. Now, doing what I do, right, in terms of corporate affairs and sustainability, I like to lead something and lead this campaign because it's one protein agnostic. It includes all genders, children, whether you're old in a wheelchair, handicapped in a hospital, everybody. This is a great starting ground, which I think has led to conversations and leading to the South Asia's male dominant in the agricultural space and the FMCG brands actually acknowledge that this campaign that I'm spearheading is very valid and a very trendy way to capture an importance of protein. So I think as women, we all need to look at strategic partnerships and advocacy within the health organizations in my space, within the poultry industries, within government bodies and food and feed manufacturers to amplify the message that we want and extend the campaign's outreach. This is kind of what I do, right? This is some of the methods I use to ensure that these partnerships and advocacy are set stone and overcoming some barriers. I tell you, like walking in meetings where people don't even care that I'm even in the meeting room, even though they know I am the decision maker, they will not acknowledge. So how do I do this? So I like to say I respect cultures and everything, but I think when you have a message that you want to get across, you just get empowered, you walk in with a lot of confidence and you navigate that expectation that the cultural has on you and just turn it around so that the listeners are actually listening to what you have to say. You got to break down those barriers and lead with authenticity. These I feel are crucial in establishing your own credibility and can help drive impact. If you can walk in genuine and you feel that you know the topic in and out better than anybody else in that room, you have nothing to lose. If somebody tries to push you down or hush you up or kick you out of a meeting room, I say don't let that one instance or 100 instance knock you down. You got to keep going at it. That door is there. I promise you. Just when you think that door that you feel let down, don't let that negative mindset set that perspective or set that as the tone for what you are wanting to achieve. And where I say the future of US soy in South Asia. So right now, the struggle I face when it comes to India is I don't have market access. We don't have market access to getting high quality soybeans into the country. But is that going to stop me from doing what I need to do? No. So I feel the future is bright for what I'm doing, right? Marketing US soy, whether under the umbrella of the right to protein. There's a growing demand for plant-based proteins. There's growing demand for wanting to source from sustainable raw materials. And it just takes about continuous advocacy efforts. And here I'm going to sort of say it's a call to action. We need to strengthen this movement, right? Strengthen the movement of women being a bit empowered, holding hands, encouraging one another. One thing I notice with females is we never honestly and authentically want to criticize another female for their positives. We're very jealous. We always want to put ourselves first. But I'm going to tell you, you have to think about it as a leader. If you can hire a female who is younger, who is capable, a bit more intelligent, to be a part of your team, teach them some leadership skills, your reputation within your organization is only going to get better. Why? Because you don't have any whatever I want to say. You don't feel threatened by another female. And I think this is kind of the workspace that we're in. I would like to say my regional director is a male. he has hired all female leadership. And I must say that we all work together and making sure that we are all supporting one another. I enjoy out of voluntary efforts to do leadership courses, especially one is called Outward Mindset. Think outside the box, right? Put yourself outside the box, or put yourself like in a dance room, right? In a dance hall, in a big wedding where everybody's on the dance floor dancing and you are a bit elevated on a balcony. And if you can only see the celebrations that's happening because of your action, because of your leadership, you would realize that it becomes all celebratory, right? We all celebrate. And it's only really encouraging. So to make space for other young females or to your other people who are other women who are struggling to get a foot in the door, it's always good to give somebody in a platform, whether or not they are experienced. I'm a big believer that you have to give somebody an opportunity because you always see these job descriptions. How do I get experience if I don't have experience? Well, my question as a hiring leader, as a leader and a hiring manager, it doesn't matter if they have the will, if they have the power and the energy and the capacity, let me bring them on board. Let me try them out for 3 months. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So this is all about call to action for every one of us. And going back to what I'm doing is I'm here to get everyone to support protein education, strengthen the market linkages, and advocate for inclusive science-backed nutrition policies. Some closing thoughts and a call to action. Women in marketing, women in PR, women in communications, we have the power to reshape the narratives, break barriers, and lead impactful campaigns. We're here to support and mentor emerging female leaders and leverage platforms like Exchange for Media to amplify our voices and champion diversity in corporate spaces. So with that, I leave you with the final quote. Sorry. Sorry, I'm suffering. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you.